Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We are Monday, September 1st, 2025. We made it another month. Oh my god, I can't believe this is the 1st of September. Hopefully you're all having a beautiful day. You've had a great long weekend. Hopefully the weather's been really nice where you have been, where you are, I should say. It's been nice here. Can't complain. Thank you for all your love and support. I'm truly grateful to each and every one of you. I love you. Let's see where Spirit wants to go with this read. Before I started this read, I was smelling candy floss, cotton candy. I don't know if that rings a bell with you. If it does, this might have, obviously this read might have something to do with what you're going through. There might be some golden nuggets in here for you. Let's see where we're going to go. It's not a bad smell. It reminded me of the fair here in Canada. Well, in Toronto, we have the CNE, which is the Canadian National Exhibition. I used to take my son there every year on his birthday. His birthday's on the 26th of August, so it's only open for a couple of weeks, the end of August, or the end of summer, right? So we always had good memories, made good memories there. Lots of fun. He went again this year. He took his girl with him for the first time, I think. I don't know, maybe she's been there before. I'm not sure. But anyways, they had a great time. Let's see, where are we going to go with this? So that might have something to do with it as well. A fair of some sort. Maybe you're taking the kids to a fair. Maybe you're going to a fair with your partner. Maybe you have good memories of that as well. Let's see, where are we going to go? Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, the white light. What's the message for the collective for this at this hour? Ancestry in reverse. Somebody doesn't know their ancestry. Maybe you haven't asked, or maybe you don't know. Maybe you're adopted. I don't know. Or it's in the upright. Take it for whatever that is. This is the overarching energy. Having something to do with ancestry, family, lineage. Maybe your ancestors are trying to reach you. They're helping you along. Bottom of the deck, we have competition. So somebody, maybe somebody you're related to is competing with you. Someone's jealous and envious. Maybe it's hockey. Maybe you're a hockey player. Maybe you like to skate, ice and or roller. That's the underlying energy. This is all about competition. Maybe this has been going on from generation to generation in your family. My ancestors are better than yours. I don't know. Somebody was doing something for entertainment purposes, or you are in the entertainment field, or somebody you're dealing with is. They could view you as entertainment, or this is how you work. And like I said, there's a reminder here. Remember, lest we not forget. It could have something to do with here in Canada. November 11th is Remembrance Day. So maybe there is military in your family, or something to do with a mother or childhood or children. So someone's remembering something. It could be a teacher. Remember what they taught you. Okay. You could be a teacher. Somebody else that you're dealing with is a teacher. It could be any kind of teacher. Or this is a coach of some sort. Player energy. Could be a gambler as well. Obviously, if you're playing with people's lives with your own life, you're gambling, right? Yeah, somebody's facing some hardships. So maybe someone putting on an act like they're going through hardship just to get something out of you or other people, sympathy and or energy. Or this person placed you in hardship. Yeah, and a lot of conflict. Somebody's going through some conflict now, though. They thought it was funny. See how he's laughing? He's enjoying this. He has a pow-pow in his hand. It's not quite evident. It's hard to see, but somebody was aiming at you. They took pot shots at you. Maybe they actually did. It could be a drive-by. Oh my gosh. Somebody's perception. Something to do with perception, higher or lower. Remaining optimistic. Something to do with the organized crime. Or somebody thought it was funny. A wise guy or a wise gal starting drama. They're trying to get out of this. Somebody's play. They were playing too much here. They wanted privilege, or they're acting as if they were privileged to this tribe of people they were working with. They wanted to be the leader. That's why. Now you're getting justice, or you are a leader. You're getting justice here. Something to do with your creativity. Congratulations. Something to do with dreams. Pay attention to your dreams as well. Because they're obviously trying to, someone on the other side could be your angels, it could be your ancestors, but somebody's trying to get messages to you, or trying to just tell you, don't worry, we got it under control here. In my situation, I got to visit that friggin' secret society house again. Or maybe it was a different one. Who knows? But again, I was in this really ugly man. I'm not saying by looks, but by heart, by energy. This very ugly man's office. I guess he's the leader, the patriarch, or whatever. I was in his office both times. And both times they directed me to look on the shelf. There's something to do with books there. Something was behind the shelf or hidden on the shelf. I don't know. But it looked like somebody was packing this house up. This man at the head of things didn't look too happy. He was asking me who I am. I go, you know who I am. You got into my energy enough times. He didn't like that. Something about three doors down or 3 Dog Night or something like that. He was trying to get out of something. Those houses are always dimly lit. Or maybe it's just their energy. I don't know. But it was really dim inside. Lots of wood. Too many knickknacks. You know, it's just clutter. Dust collectors. That's my opinion. But again, there's something about that bookshelf. Something behind a bookshelf or on a bookshelf. He did not look happy. What are you doing here? Well, hey. And I'm not an astral traveler per se. Spirit brings me there, meaning the angels bring me where I need to go. They allow me to see what I'm allowed to see, and no more, no less. It is what it is. I guess they were trying to assure me that they're dismantling this man's life and their lies. Okay? And everybody's going to see it for what it is. There was a camera crew there, by the way. And he looked like he was hiding. So it could be somebody that's well-known or well-known in their circles. It could be somebody high up in authority or judicial system, or a CEO, or somebody that's a mover and a shaker. But there's a camera crew waiting, trying to set up so they can ask this person questions. And they're ducking. They were trying to duck from room to room when they were asking me who I was. And when they recognized who I was, they ducked out of the room. I thought, that's no fun. Come on, aren't we laughing anymore? I'd love to laugh. I love laughing. Even at myself, I can laugh at myself. These people can't. Oh boy, look at this. This popped out. Archangel Michael, protection. While you're healing, I'm going to leave them out. So you're being protected. Your ancestors and Archangel Michael's protecting you. Protected from harm and divine intervention, healing, self-care, introspection, and meditation. Somebody's trying to compete with you. Maybe you're in that industry of some sort, and somebody's trying to compete with you. Yeah, lust here, okay? And that could be in anything. It could be whatever it is, okay? It's lower vibration. Greed, by any means necessary, inconsiderate. Something's happening today or did happen today. Good vibes now in the moment. So maybe they're trying to bring your vibes up. Maybe try to put a smile on your face by giving you messages like, don't worry, we've got it under control. You know, these people are paying for what they've done. They're getting found out, whatever it is, okay? Because everybody's story is a bit different. I can't just cater to one, because these are general collective messages, right? So you always have to be careful when you're listening to them. Sorry. We have ancestry, Archangel Michael. Maybe your ancestor is Archangel Michael. Where are we going with this? Message for the collective, please. Finances, money problems, work, success, and fortune. So he's also trying to protect, he does protect, but maybe he's also protecting your money, your work, your success, and your fortune, what's meant for you. Now, this has something to do with finances. It usually does, right? Ego, finances, power, control. Oh, they did something that was taboo, and I'm picking up, I heard spell work that was taboo. They went up against somebody they should not have. They knew better. Limit crime, forbidden love, and curiosity. Out of curiosity, they could have opened up portals. Oh dear. Now they want to heal. Whoever was competing with you is trying to take the time out to heal. They want you to help them heal. No, listen. If you're this person or one of these people, and you're listening to me, go to God. That's all I can tell you. Okay? Go to God, turn to God, do better, atone, stop doing what you're doing. Or else it's not looking too good for these people. There's a lot of torment here. They're made out of clay. Go back to, you're made from the dirt. You're going to be going back to the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Anxiety, bondage, and depression. Troubled. Oof. There's a lot of changes of late. And I saw a beautiful monarch butterfly yesterday. It just flew right in front of me. It was beautiful. Transformation, newborn, and evolution. Could be a newborn coming, and or this is a fresh new life for you. Congratulations. So if your life, if they tried to change your life, your destiny, the trajectory of your life, they did it on purpose out of greed for financial reasons. All these changes in your life was because of these people. I mean, we all have to change. We shouldn't stay stagnant. You know, there's always room for improvement. Change is inevitable. Some people don't like it, though. So, ancestry, Archangel Michael, and finances. Unfiltered truth. Someone will speak their unfiltered truth. Oh, I'm also picking up, if you don't pay me, I'm going to tell. So, somebody in the equation knows what was happening, what was done to you, or what they were doing. Someone's being blackmailed. They're going to dismantle the whole thing, I heard. Well, it's okay. Go ahead and tell. But don't do it for greedy purposes. Do it because right is right, wrong is wrong. Because you, in turn, will get karma as well for just the color of your heart. You didn't do this for altruistic reasons, for the right reasons, whoever this is. But you are speaking your truth as well. Someone's playing mind games here, or they did. Emotional interactions involve control and manipulation. You're many steps ahead of them, and that's the divine and the angels keeping you there, protecting you. Kings and queens are always being protected, although the queen does far more than the king. Sorry, kings, if you identify as kings. No insult, okay? But the queen's always all over the board, taking people out. People they vie for the queen. They don't want to lose their queens, right? Behind every strong male, they have, the old saying. It could go both ways, though. It's all in the person. It doesn't matter what gender. If that person's backing you up and supporting you and altruistically, and they mean it, and they're honest, and they're always clapping for you. They want to see the best for you. Those are the kings and queens, right? Somebody has jealousy issues. This is all out of jealousy and greed. Jealousy may be affecting your relationship. There's inner conflict. It's theirs. It's not yours. Why bring it into your world, right? But they did. And now they have to answer for it. Inner conflict makes this decision-making difficult. Now, I'm also picking up the inner conflict within this group, cult, coven, secret society. People are feeling conflicted here. Should I fight or should I protect? It's up to you. I'm sure that I know when they crucified Jesus, the angels felt very conflicted. Should I fight or should I just stand back? But they couldn't do anything without his say-so. Someone's spilling the beans. Should I say or should I not? Go ahead and say, okay? Because obviously, if you haven't done it already, this already could have been done already. But if you haven't done it already and you're listening, go right ahead. This is what this reading is trying to push you into that direction, okay? No matter what it is, someone is about to reveal everything, no holds barred. Someone had a hidden agenda. They could be lizard people. Someone has a hidden agenda and motives. This is reptilian mind. People are functioning and out of their reptilian mind. It's time to get out of that, right? You trust the process, or the divine told you sit back, trust the process. Because somebody was trying to pull some strings here. This was a puppet master. Someone had control issues here, playing a lot of people out all at once. Control issues are present in the relationship. And this is a karmic lesson for everybody involved. Right? There are karmic lessons in relationships that need to be learned. It's a shocking discovery. It's on its way, okay? Shocking discovery on its way. Somebody went deep. The light's about to get turned right on. You know, the sun's behind her. She's walking into the dark, but she's getting ready to turn that light on, or he. I don't know if it's a she or he. It's hard to tell. Gonna shine the light on things. It is what it is. I just heard, but you were in on it too. Okay. Well, this person might have been in on whatever this is. At the end of the day, they're ratting everybody else out. Hopefully themselves too. Don't please, if you've done anything you shouldn't have done or said anything you shouldn't have said, take accountability. Don't sugarcoat it. Okay, don't try to gloss over those parts of it. Ancestry, Archangel Michael, finances, unfiltered truth. Maybe somebody was trying to hide your ancestry, or trying to, they were lying about their ancestry. Oh yeah, my ancestors, this person and that person. Yeah, I had a lot of clout, whatever, to get into these organizations. That could be it too. This is a lot of generations. Maybe this secret society or cult coven is many generations old, passed down from forefather or foremother to, descendants. It's all about money. Oh, and these people or this club or whatever they're part of, everybody that joins it and becomes successful in one way or another. They promise success. They promise money. They promise everything that their heart covets. Oh boy. But there are good people in this group as well, so we can't paint everybody with the same brush. But once they know what they got themselves into, hopefully they're going to do something about it and leave. Thank you, Spirit. Something's happening quickly. Somebody did something too quickly. Could be a player energy. It doesn't have to be male or female. This is feeling inspired to take some sort of action. This is obviously somebody that's flighty. Could be somebody that was flighty, didn't take the time to rationalize or think about what they were going to do. They did it anyways. Overarching energy. Somebody's in their emotions. They may be wanting to open up towards you. This is somebody that could be emotionally open. I don't know. It could be somebody that is malicious, ruthless, and cruel and careless. Emotionally manipulative. Emotionally unavailable, immature, self-serving, and self-absorbed. They could be in their emotions here. This could be authorities coming through. It's radical acceptance. Somebody needs to take accountability and take ownership. Bring back balance. Something's not going anywhere, or somebody's moving on, leaving, traveling, or moving. You persevered, whatever this is. I'm also picking up that they can no longer manipulate you. You see them as if you're reading an open book here. You overcame. They're in their feelings. You're moving forward. The Chariot. King of Cups in reverse. Male or female, place the genders where it belongs. Somebody's very sad that you're still moving forward. Or people are moving on. Yeah. Parting away is grieving and regretting, crying over spilt milk. Could be somebody at a distance. This is disappointing, whatever this is. Something to do with a bridge. London Bridge. What the hell was that again? Verrazano Bridge of it. What is that? Verrazano Bridge? Is there such a bridge? Something to do with that. I don't know. Maybe you and another bridged your differences here. Or somebody was networking. This could have been a pontiff or something. Somebody that called themselves the Pope. They're parting ways. There's proof and evidence, okay? They underestimated you. This is something to do with an investment. Somebody was waiting, wanting to harvest from you. Looking back, there's receipts maybe. This is embarrassing and disgraceful. They got to let go. 5 of Swords. Somebody had a grudge against you. Counting down the days. Why? Why? Out of the 7 pentacles, somebody got 2 pentacles out of the 7. You or someone else. Somebody's witnessed something. It could be a witness. Ooh, proof and evidence. counting down the days. Something's over, ended. You are the phoenix rising. Maybe somebody's getting some bad news. They need to get their affairs in order. Or there's proof and evidence they wanted to take you out, or they took somebody else out. Death in the upright. The white rose is an indication of baptism by fire, cleansing. Somebody bore false witness, so they might go bye-bye if they don't pay up. They're in debt. Or somebody lost a child. My apologies, my condolences. Somebody bore false witness. They perjured themselves. They can't pay up. They're in debt. Took a huge gamble and lost. No new beginnings. No practical approach. They can't pay up. Somebody's very immature. Bad financial news. Divination abuse even. Somebody's got to walk away, or you walked away, or they have to walk away. No longer emotionally invested, facing the unknown. It's a scam artist doing magic, wearing a mask, love bomber. There's a betrayal here. A harsh and painful end. The worst is over, though. Somebody's in their emotions. King of Cups and Queen of Cups in reverse. We have a couple here, counterparts. Not very intuitive, neither one of them. They're both in their feelings. Could both have addictions here. Very neglectful parents if they're parents, male or female. This is somebody that blackmails emotionally. They're emotionally unavailable. They're very emotional right now, potentially. They're superficial, selfish, and shallow. Needy and greedy. Everybody's got to do for them. They're very manipulative. Again, if it's a father or a mother, they're crap. They can no longer manipulate you. Doing magic, said you were a hoe bag. Oh my gosh. Somebody's jealous and angry, abusive, a bully, not very independent. They don't create, they destroy. Somebody's in their emotions for sure. They could be going to jail, or they're bound. They're stuck in their head, self-imposed. Oh boy. They tried to bind you. Too many obstacles to overcome. They're praying right now, and or they try to bind or lock you up. Lock up a star energy. Wish fulfillment, so they can steal your place, your opportunities, your money, your blessings, your spiritual gifts. They're praying because they're in debt. They have no money. The well is dry, I heard. They're really burdened and scared, not eating or sleeping. They're maybe having dreams. Got let go. They have to let this go. 9-9 if this resonates with you. They're scared and they're angry at the same time. They can't block something. They can't block you. They can't even sleep. They're having intrusive thoughts. Things went sideways. Could be 9 people involved. Doesn't have to be. They owe these people money. Yesterday, it was yesterday, the day before, I picked up a read where whomever was doing work with this person to do spell work or to come after you in one way or another, harass you, troll you, maybe try to physically take you out, or spell work practitioners, cults, coven seekers, societies. They promised these people lots of money for this if they did work for them. They're not coming into this money. It's all bull crap. Now they're worried because these people are coming after them. They are stuck now. Because you're in your north node, you're divinely protected and guided, you have a great deal of faith. This is divine intervention as well. Maybe they're realizing why their money's drying up is because the divine had to step in, let go of this family or this group or their wish fulfillment. They can't block this wish fulfillment for you. This is an ending of a cycle. They are scared, secret family, lies, illusions, deception, manipulations. Much is hidden here. Nothing was as it seemed. They're in their emotions because they gave out false. They're trying to hide the fact that they maybe lost a child due to spell work, or a custody case, or this was unrequited love. There's a lot of trauma. They are the cause of this trauma. Somebody's stuck in a toxic cycle here. You're innocent. Maybe that's what they said about you. They gave out misleading information about you. False information. You're innocent. It's heartbreaking. Something to do with a child. New beginnings. Unrequited love. This could be loss of a child. You're innocent. Maybe they accused you of having a hand to do with somebody losing their children. This was an injustice. They're acting all cutesy now, acting as if I'm innocent. Yeah, this was an injustice. It was an imbalance they created here. You're innocent for sure. Somebody feels like a fool. They thought you a fool or thought others were a fool. Yeah, you're trying to fool people. They wanted a new adventure here. Yeah, with a power of attorney, power and security, or power. They wanted a new beginning here. With the power of attorney or a new beginning as you. Could be a doppelganger, male or female. They wanted to sacrifice you. Yeah, what I tell you, they wanted to sacrifice you. Now they're going to have to sacrifice themselves or somebody in their group because I guess the devil's coming to collect. I don't know. This feeling stuck and stranded, struggling with something. They're trying to slow something down, cause delays. They don't want to let go. Somebody's waiting. They try to take your voice away, right? Disempower you, devalue you as a human being. Stuck online. Something's ending a cycle to begin a new one. Learning lessons. You could be moving into traveling. You're very protected within this laurel wreath, seal top and bottom, and you're being watched over by your ancestors, angels, and the divine. Okay, this is victory and this is protection as well. You could be online. You don't want to let go. Trying to sacrifice you to end a situation. They're waiting to travel, waiting to move. I don't know. They said all this bull crap online. Somebody's a gold digger and a cloud chaser, male or female. Really materialistic, greedy, selfish, codependent, clingy. It's money motivated. That's what motivates this person. It's not self-motivation. It's not like, I want to do better. I want to help the world. Nah, it's all self-serving. Corruption. It's a bully. It's a tyrant. This is somebody that gets involved with get-rich-quick schemes. They're very unstable and jealous of you. They're wanting a life of luxury off your back or wanting to make you appear unstable. This could be a full-on money crime. Somebody doesn't want to be alone. They're unstable and insecure. They are insincere. They're having money troubles. This is 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This could be family discord, causing a lot of discord. They're going to lose everything because of what they did to you. They wanted to keep you unbalanced, unstable. They couldn't mind their own fucking business. Now they're on their own. They're hurting for money, or they came towards you. Now they want to bridge a gap, right? They want to come back. They want to reconcile. I think what's really doing them in is that you're still balanced. You're still at peace. You're still healthy. You alchemize and transmute. They want to reconcile with you. 2 of Cups. You want to get into your energy. Okay, because you're divinely protected here. You're a teacher, a healer of some sort. They want you to teach them how to alchemize and transmute. Yeah, this is a warlock, a poser, or a player. Somebody bit off more than they can chew. They have to balance something out with you. So one of them wants to reconcile with you. The other one, male or female, is just fuming over it. Or they're pretending that they're okay. This person's not, but this person's pretending they're okay. It could be a warlock or something while they're getting karma. Everything's flipping back onto them. They wanted your destiny. They were trying to steal your destiny. This is a reversal of fortune, a change of direction maybe. I don't know. You can't do this, but I've heard other people talk about it, about abundance. They wanted to steal your abundance or something like that. They're trying to stall, or they're realizing this person tried to stall this one. This one's not happy. This is not a leader. They had no authority. It was all ego. It was all show. This is conscious awareness here. So this scheme, whatever this was, cost this King of Pentacles a lot of money. And they're struggling right now. They need to balance something out, or transmute or alchemize. This is a warlock. He or she, or a witch, or a player, a poser. It's all lies. Somebody with no authority, spiritual or otherwise. They know they're getting karma. It's conscious awareness, okay? again, it's alchemy. It's transmutation. Manifesting something new. They know that you are able to alchemize. They know you have a direct connection with Source. And you're good at manifesting. And they're trying to manifest something onto you. Because they're greedy and selfish. They want protection. They're greedy, selfish, want power and control. They're trying to control this scenario. They're holding back, or they're trying to hold you back. They don't want to let go. It doesn't belong to them. Holding back an emperor, a divine masculine energy, male or female. This is somebody that takes action. Somebody who does have authority. They want to act, or they're trying to act like they have authority. Someone's going to have to, it could be it could be a father, a boss, or a leader as well. They're in their emotions, holding back love. They don't want you to have love. You're stable and secure. This is self-love, new love, true love coming through. This is a new beginning for you. All aces in the upright are gifts from the divine. It's peace. It's harmony. You gave them love willingly, freely. It wasn't, oh boy. So they were doing spell work on you, playing games with you, not for love reasons, okay? This didn't come from a pure heart or hearts. They did this towards somebody that had a pure heart, had no ill will towards any of these people. That's why this person, you, okay, is very, very protected. Yep, this is delayed communication from afar. This is what they're learning. They're watching you. Somebody has a crush on you. They're watching you. They're under surveillance. They're maybe being investigated. They're learning something. This is delayed communication from afar. The truth is known. It's spoken. You could be online. Somebody loves what you do online. Yeah, truth and clarity. Someone's delusional. There's a lot of confusion. Maybe somebody had multiple options, or they claimed you did. Or somebody got bribed, tempted into something. So hopeful, wishful thinking. They're going back. I just heard going back to the drawing board to see what else they have in their arsenal. They got nothing. They promised a whole whack of people all kinds of things. They can't produce. They can't come correct. Can we speak right now? They can't give them what they promised. Someone's confused about you. Who's protecting you? Well, that's who. King of Swords. That's the truth. Now they're scared. They're finding out that you're being protected by Archangel Michael, or this is law and order that's protecting you. Take it for whatever it is. This could be you or someone else, male or female. You have authority. Or this person who's protecting you, or this being that's protecting you, is very high honor, very protected, and has authority. Like you wouldn't believe. I'm picking up this person's packing a lot of heat. Just like Archangel Michael. Because see the snow? It's all melted around the feet here. There's no snow on this throne. Could be a throne angel. You never know. Speaking the truth. Not they scared. Not they scared. They have no integrity, loyalty, or honesty. They frightened. They're intimidated here. They're going to have to let this go. Ending a cycle. Unburdening. No more burdens. Ending a cycle. They didn't want to let go. It didn't serve, but they can't see their way through this. They can't see. Okay? They have no vision. They have no foresight. If you were with somebody, if it has something to do with a partner and they were unfaithful, they didn't want to let go of what they were screwing. They just don't want to be alone at the end of the day. You know, have to pay the bills by themselves, but they can't move forward with this, whatever it is they were trying to do. They keep going back to the past. They're going to have to let go of the past in order to move forward. They don't want to move forward. They certainly didn't want you moving forward in life. And whatever they plan to do, it's all falling apart. They're not prepared for this. They didn't want to let go of this devil energy. Toxicity, karmic. This is a contract or a decision, some sort of decision was made to bind you. This person's bound to the devil. Somebody has obsessions, addictions, codependency issues. They tried to bind you, try to paint you with a devil brush, saying that you're the devil. Somebody could have I don't know, attachments, yeah, bound to this contract with a family, corporation. This could be an inheritance, spiritual otherwise, or a family. This is just a satanic family or group, corporation. They're scared. This is a scandal. They're sick or injured. They wanted to make you sick or injured. Somebody lied. They were jealous, vindictive, vile, spiteful, hateful, angry. They're scared. Male or female, doesn't matter. It's a real troublemaker, right? They don't care what they do, okay? They're jealous. You bossed up, took back your power. They're jealous because you are this emperor, this divine masculine energy. You're going to be taking some sort of action or something. I don't know. It could be anything, really. Somebody has authority. They're jealous of this. Yeah, jealous of you. They lied about a contract, about a third party. They are a third party. They lied about a decision, so a decision would be rendered against you. You used your higher wisdom and ascended. You made the right choice. Or they're mad because you're coming into contact with a higher level soulmate connection. Maybe you're letting them know the truth about this connection, or maybe you have or you will. This person's a fake and a phony and a liar, possibly a doppelganger trying to be you. Definitely wanting power and control over you. They were lying, cheating, and or stealing. So, they're trying to get out of this contract, whether it's a 3D contract or spiritual. They're strategizing a way to escape a situation. You could be the one that got away. Somebody placed you in a third party. Yeah, they can't escape this. They can't move on. They're trapped here, okay? They're in hot water. They're in trouble. Not very smart. Seeing the truth, that's for sure. Clearly seeing, you're getting a new perspective, or others are. They're seeing clearly what's going on, you or someone else. You're not mentally conflicted. You're not in denial. You let this person go for a reason, or they're going to have to let go. No more stalemate. Let go of a marriage or commitment. Let go of a leader, spiritual or otherwise. They want to open up and ask for forgiveness. Letting go of a leader. I don't know. Letting go of an institution, or being let go from an institution, or letting go of a platform. Seeing clearly here. You could be spiritually high ranking. Yeah. It could be an institution that didn't take any action when they should have. Or this was a crime. This was abuse. Reckless, endangering others. There's a lot of mind games, gaslighting, and power plays here. They're angry because you won't compete. You won't be an option. Take it for whatever that is. You took the high road and walked away. And you let it go. And they're angry. They're fighting with whoever they're working with. There's a lot of finger pointing, blaming, and shouting, I heard. Damn. They don't want this conflict. Or the rest of them, this group doesn't want conflict. That people, this third party. They're celebrating here. There's a lot of conflict. They want to come back in from out of the cold. They want to reconcile. Third party. They want to reconcile. They want to come back in from out of the cold. Trying to find their confidence to speak some truth to you, or speak to you in the first place. This is a new beginning. Truth and clarity. It's a breakthrough. You took a different approach, or somebody's trying to take a different approach here. This is financial ruin or spiritual jail. You could have spoke the truth to them a long time ago. You cut them out. Yeah. This partner. Or they're going to have to cut out a partner, or it could be love, friend, family, whatever, business. It's lack of trust. Don't see eye to eye, right? No harmony here. Somebody's on their own. You are by yourself. Maybe these friend groups or whatever this is. People are talking. They got hit with karma or backfires or both. And they're speaking the truth. They see the truth, okay? They see clearly for what it is. Maybe they're talking about leaving whoever hired them, whoever's working with them, whoever started this crap. They're saying we're better off on our own here. We can't trust this person. They're a liar. They compromised us. Or they're saying, listen, the person that we were targeting is all by themselves. They haven't done anything to us. Maybe they don't even know you. And they're realizing the truth here. Okay, there's no harmony. There's no love or even happiness here with those cups tipped over. There's nothing in those cups. False promises, illusions. That's all it is. They were guided in the wrong way. This is, what do you call them? One of those, what do they call them? Lighthouses. There we go. Thank you. The lighthouses are usually on the coast to warn, passing ships and boats. There's land there, or show them where the land is. Nowadays, I mean, they have computers and stuff, but still, it's a lighthouse. They guide, they show you towards the light. Go towards the light. In the reverse, it's not very good advice here. Okay, it wasn't towards the light. Bad guidance. That's what it was. Somebody can't come correct here. Somebody's irresponsible, immature, can't be relied upon, okay, lazy. Somebody's not paying, or they didn't get paid. Can't pay these people. Someone was a glutton. They didn't want you to get paid. This is wish fulfillment. You're coming into your wish fulfillment. They can't stop you from going towards wish fulfillment. Success, because this is success. This is work. This is putting effort in. Very diligent. Someone's a glutton. Satisfied with your work. They were working. Wish fulfillment. This is mastering your emotions, mastering whatever it is that you do for a living. A side hustle, maybe you're working online, but it kind of looks like somebody was copying your work. Someone was a glutton, all right. Look what I own. It's a show off. Somebody that just does it for show off reasons, Yeah, truth and clarity. They're trying to hide and cloak something. There's lack of trust. They thought this was the ideal work for them. They're not getting paid for this. If it's too good to be true, chances are it is. Okay, they're not happy. It's a backfire. There's no communication. This is bad news for whomever this is. They're still acting like everything's fine, but nothing is fine. There's 10 swords there. Okay, they're going to lose their home. They lost their home, their business, their stability, their partnership. 4-4, if this resonates, they're feeling sorry for themselves, rejected and abandoned. Grieving and regretting what they've done. They rejected the cornerstone, I just heard. Somebody's going to be homeless. Maybe they're sleeping outside. I'm sorry you're going through that. Hopefully you find shelter and safety quick. 4 wands in reverse and 4 cups. It's a tower. You stood your ground. You're divinely protected and guided. Or people are pushing this person out of a group or secret society. There was a fight here, ending a third-party situation, a collaboration, or a false contract. Somebody's lazy, don't want to put the work in, and disrespectful. No longer working together again. They can't find any help. They're talking shit about you, okay? It's a blessing in disguise for you. At the end of the day, you saw it for what it is, or these people are seeing this person for, or it could be more than one person that's behind it, but somebody has the advantage here. Blocking a false contract, a third party. It's embarrassing and disgraceful. They have to let go. Somebody held a grudge against you. So that's why. Someone's really defensive right now, or you're heavy duty. You're defended very, very much. It's a waste of time. They're being blocked from stealing your creations. It's not their creations. They have to answer for themselves and try to defend what they've done. By trying to steal from you. It's embarrassing and disgraceful. Damn, they're talking mad shit about you. Trying to embarrass and disgrace you. This is a lot of mental, emotional, verbal, and psychological abuse. Yep, bad news. No communication. They lied. They threw rocks and hid hands. This is a drama starter. Not very insightful or creative. Always needing outside validation. Look at me, ma. They lied about you. They felt entitled. Very juvenile, whoever this is. Didn't take any action. So I'm picking up somebody that got other people to do their dirty work, thinking they would bypass the karma or not get the backfires. Good for them. They're still going to get it, though. Yeah, see the backfires. Could be a high priest or priestess in the reverse. Somebody doing magic, shit talking. Unwise counsel didn't have intuition if they were doing divination abuse. They have no intuition, or they lost it. They're doing work online. They're doing something online. Maybe they claimed, they lied and said you were doing this. But now the secrets are coming out. You do have a direct connection with Source. You're taking action or somebody else is taking action. You already knew. This is conscious awareness. As up above, so below. Judgment's gone against them in a court of law or elsewhere, or the divine's done passing judgment. Now it's go time. It's karma time. No second chances. They didn't want to take accountability. They misjudged you. Now people are realizing they misjudged you. No second chances. There's no saving. There's no redemption. Pardon me. Yeah, they went to the crossroads. They made their choice. Pardon me. Sorry, hiccups. They could be watching you. They misjudged you. Somebody at a distance, or they're making plans. This is somebody that wanted power and control, male or female. Very distorted. They bent to public pressure. They did what they did. They knew it was wrong. They did it anyways. You wash my back or scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Somebody had no authority. They're going to lose their position of authority. It's a tyrant and a bully. All ego. Could be a couple here. Or it could be one person. They were greedy, materialistic, a gold digger and a cloud chaser. Very jealous. Don't know their value and their worth. They don't care. Somebody you can't trust, right? They're very codependent, clingy, lazy. Well, that's how they described you. They left you in dire financial situations. I don't know. Yeah, they're being investigated. They're jealous because you're able to do all of this stuff on your own. Somebody's untrustworthy. They're being investigated for forgery or trying to impersonate you. You're being found out. Somebody's combative, argumentative, abusive, in your face. Could be stealing your work or your ideas or your achievements as well. This could be forgery or somebody impersonating you, trying to hold you back. Playing games, juggling you or money. They got to balance something. You are balanced. You are in alignment. Somebody's making a head over heart decision, weighing options. This is victory, success, reward, recognition. If they were juggling you, they were bragging about it and showing off. Something new is coming towards you. So new beginning, taking action here. Somebody's making a decision to take some sort of action, whether it's you or someone else in the group, to expose this person. They said this on public record. Somebody's taking action. This is growth, expansion, new beginnings. Congratulations. This was fraud and or theft. This was unfair, unequally yoked. They're having some sort of financial problems, bankruptcy. They tried to make you appear unstable. Somebody's trying to transfer their karma onto others. Now, you're going to have to take your karma. They're trying to make sure that you don't do business ever again with anybody. I don't know. They wanted to make you look like you're a spendthrift. It's them. They're trying to hang something on you or others, but you're being protected. That's why it's not working out for them. They're losing. They're going to lose, whenever they started this, however much money they had, good health, whatever. They're losing more than they started with this falseness with, okay? Ancestry and competition here. Something to do with somebody you share ancestry with. I don't know. I don't know if you've ever involved yourself with Ancestry.com or 23 and me. I don't know. I've never done that. Somebody's trying to compete with you. Go sit down. Your ancestors will get on top of it, okay? Something to do with finances, money problems, work, success, and fortune. They're fine. They put you through hell and back. They're going to realize what it's like. They did something that was taboo. Limit, crime, forbidden love, and curiosity. It could be all these things. Some of these things are one of these things or none. So take only what applies. Archangel Michael's protecting you. Protection prevented from harm and divine intervention. Maybe that's why they want to come back in from out of the cold. To heal. You've healed. He's protected you while you were healing. Or you could be a healer. Self-care, introspection, and meditation. Somebody's going to be speaking the unfiltered truth, whether it's you or someone else or both. Someone will speak their unfiltered truth about somebody playing mind games, okay? Emotional interactions involve control and manipulation. Or maybe they're going to claim it was the truth, but it was all manipulation. Okay, it's different for different people. Only take what applies, please. Leave the rest. I'd hate to see people take on other people's hardships and strife, okay? Somebody was very loud, talking mad shit about you, but I guarantee you when it comes for them to speak the truth, they won't be very loud. They're going to say it under their breath. You're going to have to say, excuse me, pardon? I didn't hear you. Speak louder. Oh, is that a sorry? I didn't hear you. Could be somebody that's got a loud voice. An annoying voice. Okay. I guess they can't help that, but when it comes with a dark heart, yeah. Dice, they took a gamble and lost. 2, Sagittarius. Gamble, taking a risk, luck. Playing games, chances are roll with it, random results, win or lose, uncertain outcome. Playing the game, potential, fate, what happens next. So they don't know what's going to happen next and they're scared. The other thing I heard was, and I've said this a lot recently, I think, you weren't broken up about losing some battles if it meant that you would win the war. And that's the divine thinks that way too. I'll let them think they're winning. So they probably bragged, oh, we got them now, right? Because you take calculated risks. So even if you lose in that moment, you know you're not lost. You're not losing anything. Whatever you lose, you're okay with losing. And that's what I'm picking up here. Whereas this person, whenever they lose, they can't afford to lose. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they're losing big time. You're shielded. 29 has something to do with it. Aries, defensive, shield, defensive, protect, support, safeguard, block, guardian, stand up for. So you have a guardian here. Being prepared, heroic, stronghold, security, ward off unwanted energies, be on guard and withstand. You withstood all their bullcrap. And now that it's going back to them, they can't handle it. Figure that one out. Make that make sense. Does that make sense to you? It's good enough for you. Why isn't it good enough for them? They're nothing but cravens and cowards, okay? Bottom feeders. There we go. So you're a person of fire, you or them. And that's Aries, Leo, and Sag. It's all fire here so far. So this is also actions they've taken or will be taken. The trend-setting leader. This could be you, or they wanted to appear this way. Confident, visionary, catalyst, energetic entrepreneur, sexy, outgoing, creative, ruthless, courageous, strong-willed. Teacher, again teacher, actress, entrepreneur, artist, and PR person. Or it could be stand for a prick. Take it for whatever that is. Somebody's declaring something. 7, again, Leo, another fire energy. Somebody might be writing a statement here or wanting a statement from you. This could be 97 or 7. Leo, declaration, defiance, reclaiming power, sovereignty, contract, resolve. So somebody's been signing your name maybe. Expressing truth, manifesto, self-rule, liberty or death, rules of the game, protesting, challenging the status quo. Now, hypothetically, if they are part of a group, cult, covenant, or secret society, there are rules that must be observed. And if it's anything to do with spirituality, they know that there's spiritual and universal laws and rules that must be observed. So somebody was not observing the rules and or man-made rules, okay, and laws. Something to do with a contract. 8, somebody's getting some karma, 78, and this is Libra. Blinders, victim mentality, confusion, tunnel vision, resist clarity, confirmation bias, restriction, narrow focus, echo chamber. They could be stealing your work, echoing what you say. Denial, oblivious, out of touch, hyper-focus, and concentration. They're trying to blind others. Tunnel vision. They don't want others to see outside of whatever their story they're saying. You know what I mean? Libra. 6, Scorpio, 86, bedrooms. Schmexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair, sleep, contentment, leisure, nap, sleep on it, alone time, oasis, retiring, dream team, astral travel, and call it a day. So if somebody was astral traveling, they're going to call it a day. I think the angels are harnessing this person, holding them back. Or you've been harnessing something. I've said it before, sometimes you harness everything they throw at you. You don't send it back. You don't quite transmute it just yet. You're undecided maybe what you're going to do with it. Either send it back and or transmute and alchemize it into power. I know the divine told me just harness it for now, and you'll know what to do with it later. Maybe you harnessed it and you unleashed it. 68, 86, 8. Aquarius. So we have fire and water and fire and air and water. This is karma. What you put out in the world, you get back. 8 on its side is the infinity symbol, right? You could be the spiritual bait, or they're trying to bait you, or they were baited, okay? Fish hook, powerless, feeling helpless, paralyzed, vulnerable, trapped, temptation, bait. Con game, great catch, luck, prosperity, resourcefulness, abundance, multiplication principle. So whatever they gave to you, they're getting it back, but way worse. 87, Sag again, 7-7. Wow. 28, 96, 8, and 77. So this is White Rabbit. Somebody went down that rabbit hole. Maybe won't be able to come back up again. Rabbits are a sign of fertility, you know. Time is up here. Something to do with time. And somebody was spilling the tea here. Spark of curiosity, gnosis. There's a lot of arcane knowledge here. Spiritual knowledge that was hidden. There's a deep knowing. Spiritual awakening. It's time. Heeding the call. Research it. Inner knowing. Dark to light. Going down the rabbit hole. Waking from the dream. Somebody's waking up. Yep. Congratulations. Oh. Somebody might be having stomach issues. Just got like a stab in the stomach area. So maybe it could be, what's on that side? It's on the left side. So it might be pancreas. What else is on that side? Gallbladder. I don't know, intestines. It's beginning. It's just stomach though. So, I don't know. Go to the doctor. Have yourself checked out. It could be just gas, or it could be something that needs to be looked at. Okay. Or somebody did try to stab somebody there. I don't know. Where are we going with this, please? End this for the collective at this hour. 2121. Energetic balance. Balance, harmony, progress, alignment, dreams, favor. So something to do with dreams, and you're in harmony, okay? You're in alignment, and your balance is being restored. Even though you may be striving for meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. This number signifies that everything is aligning in your favor, and your dreams are soon to be realized. Congratulations. 3232. Take charge. Empowerment, initiative, leadership, self-determination, boldness, and improvement. Take control of your life and steer it towards your desired outcomes. Embrace the shortness of life by pursuing actions that enhance your well-being and contribute to your personal growth. So take care of your health in all ways. Physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, financial, societal, if that's a thing. Relationships, 777. Perseverance, change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, and enlightenment. There's a need for change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll know just what the right next step is. It's funny how that happens. It's happened with me. I'll look at a situation that I'm facing or I'm in the midst of, and I see no way out. What the hell am I going to do? You know what I mean? I've gone through it a few times now. And the divine and the angels say, just do what you have to do. Take care of you. One foot in front of the other. Don't worry about things. Allow things to happen and unveil themselves, right? As they should, without you trying to direct or interfere. So I do this, and all of a sudden, there's the answer. There's the way through. Or there's the means, and I never thought of it before. It's like, oh, wow, okay. So everything's supposed to happen as it should on its own timing, in its own way. Sometimes when we interfere with it, or instead of sitting back and observing, and not everything you sit back and observe. If somebody's having a heart attack, initiate CPR, call 911, of course. But what I'm saying is, you take it in, you see the bigger picture. Sometimes it's knee-jerk reactions and we don't see the bigger picture. We make, usually in those emotions, when we're in those emotions, right, we don't do the right thing. Sometimes it doesn't work out for us. So that's why we need to step back a little bit and see things from a higher vantage point. Abundance 8, congratulations. Prosperity, opportunity, financial stability, emotional well-being, transformation. If you're struggling financially or emotionally due to changes in your life or relationships, your angels want you to know that these difficulties are temporary and also an opportunity for growth. 1, focus on self first. So obviously you were doing too much for others. It could be a people pleaser, and I used to be that person. Okay, so I'm not shitting on you. I used to be that person. I gave so much of myself away. By the time I realized what the hell was going on, what I was doing wrong, a lot of time has gone by. I wasted a lot of time, a lot of opportunities too. Health, age, whatever, right? So hopefully you're quite young still and you see it for what it is, right? So focus on self first. Independence, confidence, authenticity, new beginnings, self-pursuit. This is your time to focus on yourself. Embrace your independence and stand confidently in your truth. Unapologetically be you. New beginnings are on the horizon, making this the perfect moment to start fresh and pursue your dreams with renewed energy. Congratulations. 666. 6. Great blessings. Self-love again. Self-love. Boundaries. Put them up. Needs. Good vibes. Wisdom. Understanding and letting go. So maybe you didn't want to let go of people, things, situations, whatever. A way of life. I don't know. Sometimes we have to let go of our dreams. Maybe they're not for us, right? That's not for everybody, but just some of us. Self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all levels of your life. That big love opportunity or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. So you got to make room. 777-6666. That's weird. The countdown has started. Congratulations. Keep going. Use your intuition. That's your gut, okay? Something about comfort zones. Maybe you've been in your comfort zone for too long. Maybe stagnating a bit. And you're recognizing it. So you have a choice to make, or somebody else does. Something's happening swiftly. Swift actions being taken. You're regaining your personal power. Keep your energy levels up and protected, okay? Because you're meant for success and people know it. And they're trying to stop you. Because there's so many friggin' thirsty, jealous, idiotic people out there. They can't clap for another, no. Because they're jealous. But if you don't clap for them, oh my God, be careful. You're no friend. You're no family. Blah, 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 blah. It is what it is. I hope you like the reading. Until next time, gang. Take care.